Hey goobers, Glorb here, the one and only gremlin. I wanted to try a different video today. We're gonna mix it up a little bit. We're gonna do a review. Yeah, how original. This one's mainly going to be on Highguard, mainly because everybody's been talking about it. A mix of it's a disappointment, it's weird, Dr. Disrespect lied about it. We're gonna get straight into the negatives. I know it's depressing that we're getting straight into the negative part of it, but the bad. Now, to cut to the chase, I didn't find the game awful, but I found it with many, many, many flaws that don't really make the game bad, but more of hold it back. Firstly, I don't even think the devs know what they were making. It's a really confusing game. It has the basis foundation of a hero shooter, yet it's like Call of Duty and Rainbow Six and a mix of a MOBA. It's a MOBA hero shooter with Call of Duty gameplay and R6 features and abilities. Because it has the time to kill of Call of Duty mixed with like a looter shooter. But the game is so slow paced at times to be like Call of Duty, but it's too fast paced to be like a hero shooter or Rainbow Six Siege. Secondly, this game was not built for 3v3, man. Because like I just said, the slow-paced times really hold it back from the fact that it is 3 players versus 3 players. And the game plays on these small Battlefield-esque maps, which isn't a bad thing, don't get me wrong. But it's mainly when the only way you're going to find people is when the shield breaker spawns and you're just trying to start a raid, or when you're just trying to gear up and you stumble across them. Now, I feel like if they decided to do 5v5, maybe even 6v6, it would be a lot better, or maybe add NPCs around the map. Like, yeah, we have Flint, the guy who sells us stuff at the shop. Oh boy, I can't wait to buy stuff with my Vesper, whatever the currency is called. But it's just to add more in between the gunfights. In between the engagements, the raids, just more to it. Next, the performance. The game ran fine for me. I didn't really have any issues with it. I got a solid 60 FPS. That's playable to me. But for a lot of people, it ran awful. Especially, I saw people with insane rigs. Like 5090, i9, 32 to 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, like liquid gold. And they were barely crossing 60 FPS. So I think the performance is a little bit inconsistent. Runs fine for some, runs awful for some people. But one really bad thing is the graphics. I'm running the game at 1080p. And it's just so blurry, man. It is a blurry looking game. And that can kind of be a problem, especially if you're on a Battlefield-like map, to where you might see somebody from far away and all they are just a couple of blurry looking pixels. But if you look at a game like Battlefield 6, they're heavily rendered and detailed from that far away, because you might be trying to snipe them from that far away. Lastly, in the bad, the art direction. Now, the first problem I have with the art direction is not really the characters' designs, but more of their personalities. Now, the voice actors did fine. They didn't do that bad of a job. They did their jobs. It's not bad. But you got Slade, dude. Some blonde dude with a cocky attitude. I wonder where we saw that before. Ooh. Street Fighter 6 is right there. You kind of see that a lot in games. The blonde, buff dude with a cocky attitude. Or Mira, the edgelord. Or the barbarian dude. He's just screaming all the time, and he doesn't really have a personality. I've seen barbarians with some personality. Look at Vinland Saga. And the entirety of Vinland Saga. Another problem I have are the guns. How am I going to load up a fantasy game and there just not be any magic involved with the guns? I got a basic looking rifle here, basic looking sniper. Like, dude, on the topic of the characters, Slade uses fire. Let me make like fire bullets or something. Kai uses ice. Let me make ice bullets. There's another guy who uses lightning. Let me make lightning bullets. That'd be really cool. And just a really cool feature for them to add. I think that'd be something to lean more towards the fantasy setting. Now the part that I never thought I would be writing. The good. Yes, this game does have some good qualities to it. Not much, but some. Some is better than none, as they say. The gunplay. It's not all that bad. I don't think it's that bad. It plays fine. It's fluent enough compared to other games that I've played. There's not much to it. It's basic, but it works, which I don't mind. Basic, but it works. It's what we like to see. The character designs. Now, I was just talking about their personalities, but the designs themselves aren't that bad to what they're trying to be. To where, let's go back to someone like Mira. Her design isn't terrible. I don't think it looks bad. I don't think her ability art looks bad. She's meant to be some soul-sucking person, which, hey, it works. Scarlet doesn't look bad. All the characters don't look that bad. It's just their personalities are kind of bland and basic. You get what I'm saying? They're just basic. That's kind of the thing about this game. It's just basic. Next, the mounts. I didn't really catch this while watching the trailer. The 2 times I watched it. I didn't notice that you could use a bear or a panther, and I thought that was really cool. Or if you spend the money, the cosmetics, it's a free-to-play game. Microtransactions, it's what it's fueled by. You can buy an elder glyph, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool, actually. And you can get skins for them. But on the topic of the microtransactions, it was kind of cool of them to give us the first battle pass for free. Like they said, the first one's on us. That's pretty neat. I like when games do that, to where when their new game comes out, that they hand out some cosmetics for free. Especially as something as big as a whole battle pass. It's not bad. Have I progressed through it much? No. I haven't touched the game since the day it came out, which was, I think, yesterday. I played a few matches, deleted it. It's nothing crazy. If it improves within the next few months, yeah, I'll go back to it and give it another shot. But lastly with the good. I believe that it is a decent game on paper, but they just didn't execute it right. Like I said, it's meant to be a hero shooter MOBA, but I just don't see the MOBA part there. I haven't played many MOBAs. I've only played 2. Highguard and Deadlock. Deadlock is a great game, by the way. That is 100% a MOBA. I've gotten confirmation by the people screaming at me, it's cool that they're screaming at me. Gotta learn how to play the game. The main thing I love about Deadlock is that matches can just go on forever. I've had matches range from a half hour to an hour to a half hour. That's the longest one I've ever had. I think it was like an hour, 27 minutes. That's incredible. I had so much fun, actually. It was just a constant stalemate between the teams. But Highguard, on the other hand, those matches last like 20 minutes, dude. The longest I've had was like 22 minutes. They don't last very long, and I think they need to find a way to do that. For the mere fact that one of the biggest parts of a MOBA is that you're supposed to upgrade your... I don't know if other MOBA games are like this. I've never played League, I never played Dota, but at Deadlock, you upgrade your character. You collect souls and upgrade your character as the match goes on, making them more powerful. Highguard's way of doing that is just by buying armor, by getting better guns. But 90% of the time, the match isn't going to last past the first raid. But that is my review on Highguard. Yeah, this is the part of the video where I'm going to just ramble on because, I'm trying a script format I've heard, and gotten tips that it's the best way to do these kind of videos is to just write a script beforehand and try to read off of it, add to it, take away from it. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing on that part, but I'm trying my best here, and I think I did okay. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. Uh, if you do, I might do one on Resident Evil Requiem. I am super excited for the game, and yeah, if you would like to see a review on that, I will do it. Believe me, I will do it. Alrighty, goobers. You guys have a good one. Stay safe out there, and like James A.G. Neese once said, just be good people.